A pull request.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Actually, it's a push, but that's besides the point, Lucas.
Robert, you were talking all over the ad. What's going on?
Well, because that was probably one of the best comments I've ever heard. I nearly spoke over the ad as well.
Hey, I commented before the ad started.
I tried, but you know.
Too funny.
So, hello everyone. We're broadcasting now into the Summit platform for the after party, and this is also going externally to all of our channels on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and X. So, thank you to everyone that's joining from the outside. Here's what's going to happen. There's going to be folks coming in and out throughout this coming hour. We all have our drinks. Everyone has their drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schnapps. I've got a big schnapps going on.
Okay, perfect. And we're going to have a party. That's really what it's all about. Talk a little bit about some of the sessions that we had from today. We're going to celebrate Lucas here, who's one of the winners from the agency fund, where we're giving away $5,000 throughout the entire event. And today is the jackpot. This is $2,500 that someone is going to win over the upcoming hour. And now there is a catch. That person has to be in the chat when we post it out, when we put out the name. So make sure we're all coming in there and starting to have a party. And right after this, for those that want to continue on, we're going to be hanging out at the lounge a little bit further, or whoever wants to keep going, we're going to hang out at the lounge a little bit further. And then all of the content that we've had here over the past 5 days since Monday is all available through the replays within the Summit platform that is still going to be open for the rest of the weekend. So next week we're gonna put it down. So, but in the meantime, go around. The booths are still gonna be open if you want to spin some wheels and things like that. And there's no one is going to be here from the team. It's just like the replay kind of section. So you can come around and kind of watch some stuff in there because there's so much incredible content this year. It's just incredible. And Robert, how was your day?
Fantastic. I feel that we had the best session of the entire summit today at I think it was 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm losing track of time. I don't even know what time zone I'm in right now. But with Yost from Yost and Amelia Capital, as well as Pascal from Google, and boy, you know, the chat was on fire. The questions were on fire. Learning about so much of how WordPress has opportunities to exponentially grow in the future. So fantastic. I was thrilled. That doesn't include the conversations with Cami, because Cami was most recent, but so many throughout the day. That's been an absolutely fantastic summit.
That's awesome.
Well, Pascal and Yost know each other pretty well. They were on the same table at the hackathon doing some making all the LLMs talk to each other and doing what they did on the. I can't understand why they didn't win. What they were doing was amazing. I tell you, it was just. I spent all Sunday with
team
them.
that won deserved it, Palmer.
But the best part is, if you missed it at the CloudFest hackathon, you got to hear a lot about it during the Atarim Omnisend Web Agency Summit.
It was a great project, but me not being biased at all, I think the accessibility infographic team deserved.
Yeah, but you've won it 2 times in a year.
I've never won it before. I've never been on it.
She was on the team. She's won it twice. I mean, talking about bias, just because she's lovely, wrong.
So we already kicked off the kind of roundup, which I like that we're accelerating the that stuff so that we can leave some more stuff for the party at the end. So let's dive in straight into that. I'm going to bring my screen up here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the sessions from today. But you know what? Maybe before that, we'll do a quick kind of roundup around the table to see who we have joining us here on the panel currently, as well as Stephanie just jumping into the room. Of course, next to me is Robert Jacoby. Has been an incredible host this past week. That was the first time that he joined us on the 5th round. How was it? How does it look from the outside and then coming in?
I had no idea how much work goes into this. It is nonstop. The 3 hours of sleep I got per day was awesome. I'm hallucinating like so many AIs at this point. The Atarim and Omnisend team is beyond amazing to make this as smooth as possible. No one wants to know how the sausage is made, but let's just say it takes a lot of people. So that was fantastic.
That's for sure. And this year was the first time.
Speaking of a sausage party, this is the.
that was speaking. We got to balance it out somehow, to have something here, So we're glad that you joined us, which is a great opportunity to thank you for the fourth time that you're joining us on the summit, Stephanie. Right?
I think so. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. I feel like it's. I thought it was 4. Somebody said 3, so I was
3.
Like
it's
today.
3.
It's 3, I think. Yeah.
It's 3.
Yeah. It's
so.
Zachary and I were actually chatting a little bit on Slack earlier, talking about like how insane the week is, and his week leading up to and after is still a lot. But we were saying how exhausting and demanding and all the things, but it's like so fun too. Like it's such a bizarre, right? Like it's super fun to be a part of all of this, even though it's it's kind of a lot. But I'm an extrovert, so I get all the endorphins. And Are we celebrating?
We are celebrating. You have your drink? Yeah.
Look what I have.
Oh.
I thought we did it last year, remember?
Are you going cheap? Is that champagne or Prosecco?
It's Cava.
Oh, it's even worse. Oh my God.
Listen, I wheeled in there, and it was in my fridge already, and I was so glad. So
that's
whatever
perfect.
It is.
It's
gonna have bubbles. What'd you say?
At least it's sparkling.
And I haven't had anything since my granola bar this morning, so it's gonna just be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
That should kick in about 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Zachary. No, I wasn't calling you out, Zachary. I was talking about I just said slower. Okay, red. Oh, can I get a countdown for my?
Yeah. Well.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I have one. Hold on.
Yeah, I want to show on screen.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. The stage is yours, Steph.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, look, the only timer I have is 5 minutes. So just
The only time.
Here we go. Woo!
Yay!
Happy 2025 Atarim Summit.
Cheers, everyone.
5 minutes to finish the bottle.
Oh, that's my timer?
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. It was a great week. I've got to after I sleep all weekend, I'm going to watch some replays.
Yeah, it's going to stick around. The platform is going to stay for the entire weekend. So, please go. And there's a lot of stuff to watch there for sure. And so thank you again, Stephanie. And then we have Lucas joining us. Lucas, you're one of the winners for the $500, the daily fund that we did every day. How was the event for you? Maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself and your business as well.
I'll start with the event and just say this is my first time attending. And I was just blown away by the quality of speakers and just the amount of speakers you had. Well put together, and it was just fun all around. A little bit about me.
Wait, are you just saying this because you haven't received your money yet? Is it in your bank account? Is it in your bank account, Lucas?
It's coming. It's coming.
I'm sure it's on the way.
Yes.
Lucas, I heard you say heard you say something it's a little bit above you, but it isn't. This is for everybody, right? So this is how we help each other in the community of what we're doing, and the web build community and the app build community and everything. We are exposed. We're lucky enough by this platform to be exposed to people that have been there and done it, and that really encourages us to get going. Get our head in gear. Like the presentation that Cami just did. That's like a total. She's so experienced in running an agency. Single person agency to many people agencies. She's done the courses. She's done everything. She's done the work. I mean, how many projects did she have on the go, Stephanie? 48 was it at the time?
44 at one point when it was 44. Just her. Yeah.
So wow. If we can all learn from everybody in here, and to have people like Pascal and Thierry from Google, we're really, really lucky to be able to have that kind of access to people. Mike Demo just below you on the screen. How long have you been in this business, from Joomla right through to building communities for many, many people? It's amazing that we get to associate and be friends with these people. It's great. So it's not above you. You deserve everything you've got, and I'm really pleased you won. It's crazy good.
I think what he meant was he's above you in the grid.
That's fine. Everyone's above me in the grid.
Well, I think we're going to blow up the stage because we also got Robert Windish popping in.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen.
It's the green.
Where'd it go?
Background this time.
We not fit more than 8 people at a time.
Yeah, it's still working. It's still running.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
awesome. Still a bit laggy though. I'm going to buy you a new computer for your birthday.
Well, okay, Vito's in charge, but guys, can we just talk about for 1 second that the only session that completely and totally tanked and never worked was Vito's, the one with Vito and Jerome and Dave.
Well, Jerome isn't here right now, and it's still running fine. So he's the
Murphy's Law,
now we know what's going on.
Right?
I think we should invite Jerome in.
I was right before you and right after you. 0 issues.
Yeah.
Like we were trying to do a session about how the Summit's platform is built, reveal its secrets, and it did not want that, so it came for us.
It didn't want to give away the secret. Wasn't it? It's mine.
Yeah.
Vito, do you remember the first year and basically the first 12-15 hours, how nothing could get stood up at the very, very beginning, and then you had to completely migrate everything to get it stood up again?
Yeah, 100%.
Talk about stressful.
It's like that was. Did you
really
notice
stressful.
how cool he is under pressure? He's kind of going, okay, it's broken. Let's just go away.
Now it's gonna crash.
Yeah, we're gonna break StreamYard. We have Jerome and Chelsea's also online. It's getting crazy. Oh, we have a studio limit of 10 people.
That's true.
And then some of us need to leave. Like that's then the point. Like maybe me.
Goodbye, everyone. See you later.
I was about to go to bed.
I was just sorry tonight.
Quit. I can quit for a little while, just because I need a cigarette and I can't smoke on screen. So
that's Andrew. Stay in the background. We'll bring people in and out. We'll have a cool conversation with everyone involved. Okay.
Perfect.
This was Jerome's comment in the live chat. Yeah.
How is it working with 10 people, but we couldn't get it working with 3 people? I don't see how that happened.
Vito rebooted his computer. If you look at him, he's still a little bit glitchy. It's all his fault.
It's because the camera's too high quality.
Guess what, you guys? There's a big announcement that I have. I don't know if you know. My Focus WP booth is live, and the links all work thanks to Jerome.
Hey.
Yeah,
it finally went live, but all the links were broken.
She used her status to get some redirects in. I wouldn't have done that for anyone else, but yeah.
You're the best, Jerome. You really are.
You made your booth live half an hour before the event's finishing. I'm not sure how good of an idea.
Because I want to let's just see if we can just if I could just get flooded with 10 spins.
in the last hour of the event.
Yeah.
So please go and check out Stephanie's booth, Focus WP, and go around, check out the rest of the sponsors. There's some really awesome stuff spinning on the wheels. Did anyone spin any wheels here?
Worse.
Yeah. Yeah, Chelsea and Lucas. Chelsea, you're muted. How you doing, Chelsea?
Hey, aloha. I'm good.
Congratulations.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you. Super psyched. Awesome.
That's awesome. So Chelsea is also one of our winners from the agency fight, and again we're gonna be raffling $2.5 freaking grand in just a few minutes from now. So stick around when we get to that. And Chelsea, maybe you can tell us a little bit about
Smackaroos. What, Vito?
Smackaroos, yes. I'd love to learn a little bit about Chelsea's experience from this past week. A little bit about you, Chelsea.
Before that, though, there's something important that I need to ask Chelsea, and it's about your business name. I don't know if you were watching. We looked it up. Does it mean?
It does. Okay, so in Hawaii, okole is like, bottom, so it's kind of like bottoms up, like cheers, and then also like fly by the seat of your pants, which is like a cool aviation term of like having, controlling from instinct, and kind of just like, I feel like web design sometimes is that you got to really just go with the flow and find solutions. And
all right,
yeah,
I love that you made such a cheeky, if you will, business name, and that you keep a straight face and talk about it as if it's a very serious choice. Yeah, because it really means butt. It means butt, everybody. Awesome. And I'm high-fiving you for that, Chelsea. Okay, now back to Vito's questions. I just had to clear that up.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that you did. Please, Chelsea, the stage is yours. How was this past week for you?
Well, it's been interesting. I'm actually recovering from a surgery. So I've been just like, when I won, I was just overjoyed and like literally shaking. I was just like, oh my God, and trying to respond to the chat. And so the timing of it was just really beautiful because I'm taking time off and just enjoying the summit. Everything you guys are putting together is like a beautiful buffet of just like offerings. And yeah, I've really been enjoying just, ways to really make my business more sustainable and have more outsourcing and resources. So I really love the solo to like being able, that masterclass was really great. I took a lot of notes. Pages. The outsourcing masterclass. I thought that was really fun. And then checked out the scope creep, which he recommended too. Yeah, the notes, tons. So yeah.
That's brilliant.
It's been great. I really appreciate you all. It's a wonderful event.
Thank you very much.
Vito, how great is it that she was that excited to win?
Yeah, and I love it that it comes at a time that you need it the most. Something kind of comes, it just pops out. That's the universe. That's amazing.
Yeah. So thank you.
That's so great. Well, congratulations, Chelsea. We're really happy for you. And I told you, Vito doesn't part with the Benjamins very easily. He hangs on to his cabbage.
Yeah, of course. We're running a business here. What do you think? It's a charity? Come on.
Yeah, just ask anyone that works in, right?
Yep. Can confirm.
And then, we kind of jumped. There was a rearrangement here on the screen, so I'm going to go over to Demo. Demo, you also had a session this week, and congratulations on the new role as the technical account manager. You were doing a bunch of stuff with agencies like 3 weeks ago at the same company, but that changed just between the last time I saw you 2 weeks ago, didn't it?
No, so the title is Technical Account Manager for World Host Group for the US brand, which is A2 Hosting right now. Nice. And we're launching an agency partner program soon, and there'll be lots of new, cool, exciting things coming in the coming weeks. So same title, but basically, I'm the agency helping person to make sure agencies get what they need. And thank you. Yeah, Wednesday I think was my talk, if I remember correctly. So
that's awesome.
Actually, it was yesterday. Was it? Was that the last talk of the day yesterday? I know time flies.
2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago.
Web Agency Summit. You know, Mike, feel free to tell us whatever secrets you want. It's just the 9 of us. You know.
And Demo, you also spoke at the summit like a few years back. So, well, you've been here since day one. You actually sponsored the first session or the first round with Web Ventures at the time. I remember you brought a few of the products in, which was awesome. And yeah, you've been an integral part of the Web Agency Summit since then. How has it been for you this time?
Yeah, I was blown away this year. I think it was very, I mean, every year is the best year, I guess, but I feel like maybe skipping last year, even though it was unfortunate, I think is a decent reset. So it felt very fresh format wise a little bit. And it felt like the right mix of days and length without having too many days. Like that was an issue at the beginning, like the first year. So it honestly felt like a brand new reset. And yeah, I loved it. I thought it was very well done and super happy to have been invited back.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's a pleasure to have you every time, Demo. And I'm going to move on to Cami. You just finished your session with Steph. And how was it for you?
Oh, it was great. I really, Stephanie made me feel really comfortable. It was good to see her. We talked a lot about broken legs and ankles before and after, but I really enjoyed it. And thank you so much for having me.
Of course, it was a pleasure. And Steph, what was the key highlights from you from Cami's session? Muted.
Stephanie, you're muted.
Yeah. I even said, okay, I'm gonna mute this for a second while I'm eating, and then it's like don't forget. So the only thing I struggled with, Cami, I'll be honest, I don't want to check my email 3 times a day. Because we have to check it 3 times a day. I'm like, I'm more into 0. Yeah. 0.5. Like I see if it's a notification.
0.5. You can just balance that a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little swipe through just to see if anything jumps out at me.
Yeah, just a scan.
So that's it. Yeah, I'm just kidding. So what I liked is I'm going to use my buzzword again. Is that it was actionable. I mean, it was packed too, and we got to give Cami the award for most comments in the chat. Like that chat was on fire. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but for some of the talks, it was a little bit slow because, well, there is a lag and some of the real technical things, I think people were just like, their brains are melting. But yeah, for Cami, I mean, also I think you brought a bit of a fan club. I don't know if you did it on purpose, but like you had a fan club there and I'm for it.
I reached out to a few people and said, I'll feel a lot better knowing that you're in there. They
were there,
so I can pretend I'm just talking to you.
Yeah, they came with some support too.
So, Steph, I'm a Cami fan, and I did not get a reach out. I just was in.
Well, you need to join my Facebook group, Robert.
You know what? She also said she was so relieved when she found out it was me being her host.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about the broken leg thing since we both
Jacoby's
went through that.
Jacoby's awesome. Yeah, she had 6 things.
Yeah, that we focused on.
And a focus week, which is very important.
Okay, please tell me I'm not causing this to happen, right? Somebody just did that.
No, you're not.
Okay.
No, you're good, Cami.
It's all part of the show. It's part of the show, part of the format. But also, like, you just finished the session and it's already live there on the replay. So if anyone wants to catch the replay to Cami's talk, please go into the replay section and you can find all of the stuff over there. And Robert, thank you for joining us again from Greece. Are you still in Greece as yesterday?
Yes, our company event is over, and I received Robert's message, and I was like, I have no setup right now. That's just my phone.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And my arm is getting tired.
So I'll introduce you briefly as well. You also had a session this past week here at the event. Side is the biggest WordPress agency in Europe. Is that
Yes.
yes? And
That's so
how was
incredible.
your? Yeah, it is insane. Well done, co-founder and CIO. You don't talk about the co-founder part that much. But I just found out a few weeks ago, and that's awesome. I think you should embrace it.
Nah. Let others speak for you. You have me gloat about that. That's totally fine. I don't need to like tell everybody when I can have other people tell that
I love
from
that.
their
That's
perspective.
That's great. And how was your session?
Vito has to put co-founder, CEO, all this stuff in his. Doesn't mean everybody does.
It's not long enough. They gave me just too. I need more characters in the thing.
More letters.
Wow.
More
titles. You've got
titles.
enough character, Vito.
Yeah, Vito, I can recommend maybe rebrand the company, make it shorter name for the UI, and then you have more characters in there. Like I can speak from experience.
Shorter
and maybe
than
Robert also
Atarim?
can.
Yeah.
Like I just can say like it was also a longer name for our company maybe, and also Robert knows it from experience. Also like if you ask us both, like I think Robert and I can do a talk about like don't do rebranding only if you need to, because we can talk about the painful stuff of like you do not want to change your Google Workspace, or if you want to do like you do it one time, it's like a ripping off something. It's not fun, but sometimes you do. But it's a completely different topic. I talked about multi-site, and I found a few people like Robert was liking my talk, and the other talk with the rebranding. We can do this maybe next year.
Yeah, that's cool. And we went through the pain ourselves. It started at WP Feedback. There's still WP Feedback slugs sitting all around in all kinds of different places, like in Google,
I
for
always
example.
liked that name.
Yeah, it was a great name for the time, for sure. But then
it's just really annoying and frustrating when you have WP in your name. I get it.
It was just too much focused, like it didn't allow us to grow. And I think that was the.
What's the legal company name, Vito? Like, what's registered company house?
Still WP Feedback Limited. But hopefully, we just hired the head of ops this week. They started the first head of ops at Atarim. So one of the things on the list is to change the name of the company.
And it used to be a capital W, capital B, capital F, capital B on the feedback. And I got so used to typing that even if I type feedback now in like a sentence, I always do a capital B, and I can't get rid of that habit.
Yeah, it's part of it for life. Like ImpSide will always be
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never heard that name.
I think both Robert and I agree that we have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, exactly.
Look, we have Disha joining us on a comment here. Disha was the one that wrangled all of the 100 and some people that took part in organizing this event, including the speakers, the sponsors, the media partners, the folks in the lounge, the hosts, and everything in between. Well done, Disha. Incredible
and also
work.
Was the one that we all tagged when something went wrong. We're like, Disha, this is this, but could you fix it? Well, Disha and Jerome and Dave got some tags too, but when it was the people stuff, it was Disha. She did it. You did a great job, Dish.
Yeah, well done. And we continue with some of the other items from today. Robert, you already spoke about the session with Yoast and Pascal from Yoast, the founder of Yoast, now Amelia Capital, and website planner, Progress Planner. The name, Progress Planner, and of course we have Pascal here from Google joining. But the day started with Francisco, and that was a session that you did. Who caught this one? Please.
It was great. We actually, from the last half of yesterday and through today, ton of discussion about communities, and we went through all this AI stuff throughout the week, and everyone was talking about how do we connect with people. And demo started that the other day. Then we had Francisco and other folks just diving into how to build communities and engage one-on-one with people. So this was a great kickoff to the last day of Web Agency Summit about why it's important to have communities, how you can connect with other communities, and also why you might want to actually build your own community.
Right. And I think that it's exactly like you're saying when it comes to this, all of the other sessions talking about AI to some degree. There is the other side of it, that as more automation is coming in, the human side becomes a lot more relevant, and especially in these types of communities, these gatherings where you can have a human connection. I think that's actually what's gonna win at the end of the day when you're trying to build something big, not like create 40 blogs with AI in 40 minutes kind of thing.
And wait till we get to the Zapier conversation.
She talked about the 40 blogs.
Well,
it was also about community.
A lot more community information.
Yes, awesome. And then right after that, there was the session with Ronnie. That was you, Steph.
It was.
Did you get the Ronnie experience?
I love this guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He is great. I feel like he and I are in some ways kindred spirits. Like you can just say like, your word is compliance. Go, and he can just talk for 2 hours. Like I can do that too. It's our gift, and it's your curse. But he is hilarious. He was so sweet, and then I couldn't get out of the room whenever it was even over. So, this dude is smart. He told me he reads about this stuff, like reads about compliance and security and all these things, 6 hours a day.
Whoa!
I don't know him well enough to know. Is that true?
I don't know. Sounds extreme.
6 hours. He said he spends all day, 6 hours a day reading about all this stuff. He's like, I know it better than anybody knows it. Felt a little braggy, I'll be honest with you, Ronnie. But I also told him about his prize, his win for the most names. Remember on the thing?
Right.
He's got like
yes.
Ronnie Kim something Kristen said whatever, and he laughed and he start telling about how he's a Viking and that's why, and it was the whole thing. The dude is awesome. Yeah.
I've known Ronnie since the Joomla days, and he was always known as the Viking.
Yeah, look at this.
I love it.
He has the symbol here. Okay,
and his
awesome.
name, the name of the company that you can't pronounce is like a Norse god or something.
That's interesting. And right after that, there was a session with the Pressable folks, and this seemed super interesting. There was the Tony or James is the person, GM and Automatic for agencies. This is a super interesting project to look into as an agency. They have a bunch of really cool stuff there, all kind of benefits that you should apply for sure. And who was heading this session?
Hey, excuse me, Vito. Cami. Oh, she just jumped. I tried to say goodbye. Never mind. Carry on.
Please. You carry on. You led the session, right? Yes.
No, I was trying to say goodbye to Cami because she just had to jump to a call, and I was just gonna say goodbye to
Bring her
her.
back in.
But I feel like this session was a lot over my head, so I requested a recap or a point. We even got into the nitty gritty with WP-CLI commands you can use at Pressable or anywhere that gives you a command line.
Okay. Anyone else watch this session?
When I saw this, I was like, I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified to lead this session.
That's cool, but I think that they were kind of running it on their own. You were kind of meaning in at the beginning and the end. But
they were, but I knew you were going to ask me questions. The cool thing, I really do like that they did a demo. They just opened up that screen and they just build in public, but they demonstrated in public. Like it was nothing and he built something, which was really cool. I like that.
That's awesome. And then right after this, there was a session between that where we came in and we raffled $500, and there was one of the winners from today. So we basically, Robert, maybe you can tell the story of how you found some extra cash.
The other way around. We talked with Yost and Pascal, and then we raffled off the other 500.
Right. Okay. But I'm gonna skip that because we shouldn't. We already spoke about that, so I'm moving on to the next one here in the line, which was Stephanie. You were talking to Ili. Now Andrew was correcting me on how to pronounce the name.
Ailey.
Ailey.
Like Haley, she said. Like Haley without the H.
It's a bit like Roy.
Yes. Yeah, that's cool.
Roy?
And how was the session?
She was lovely. Yeah, she was awesome. I really liked her. We both have black and white cats. We bonded. It was nice. She's this lady's a geek. Like she can build some stuff, and she had. So I mean, I read that title, choosing your tech stack, navigating the abstraction spectrum with I'm like, okay, cool. Tell me how to navigate my abstraction. I don't even know what that means. And it became very interesting. She was talking about how like the abstraction she was talking about was working from characters and bits, like hardcore coding, right. And then hardcore coding, and then all the way up to like a fully no code GUI kind of interface. And she talked about the difference in between and how to choose if you need something super, super intense and complicated and you have a budget and you have the time and blah, blah, blah. Like she went through all the things. Then you pick something that's like super custom and it's hard coded and whatever. But if you're just testing something or if you meet these other criteria, then try something that is a low code. And Flutterflow, the product where she works, is like a tweener. So which it makes me think a little bit of like the page builders that we use in WordPress, and you can just drag and drop stuff. But then if you want to like open up the code, you can do it and you can tweak it there too. And so Flutterflow uses Flutter, which I'm so out of it. I didn't even know that was a thing. So it builds Flutter apps. Is that the way to say it? Or it uses Flutter to build apps? I'm not sure the right way to say it, the syntax. But anyway, so it's basically an interface to help you to do the full code stuff. So anyway, it was interesting, and she is super smart. Like I could tell, like she was like, I just love building apps. Like, that's awesome.
And straight after this, there was a session
tonight, but it was like 4 a.m. for her. So
right at this time, yeah.
Wimp.
And then you continued on with Zapier.
Zapier.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually Jacoby here hosting.
Zapier makes you happier.
And I'm waiting for my internet to catch up with all of this fantastic conversation. Yes, so Zapier makes you happier with Rachel, and that was on fire because technically,
I've never heard an intro like that in my life.
Technically, Rachel was talking about community, but there's just so much of that automation and connecting with folks. It was a wonderful book, and I'm glad we have Demo on here to what Mike started out with the other day, and Rachel almost like completing his sentences. So, we had a conversation from Demo with A2WHG and Zapier, kind of filling in some of the additional details, like how can you actually segment communities and things like that. So It was awesome. And I'm not even getting into the awesome Dungeons and Dragons conversations we had. Yeah.
And that was part of it, I imagine, towards the end through the Q&A section. And this is one of the cool stuff.
We started with the Dungeons and Dragons right away.
Straight away, right from the top, yeah. Cool. And then right after this, there was an attempt for a session. And luckily, we have both Dave and maybe Jerome still here. Yes. joining us. So really what we wanted to do is we wanted to have an hour that we walk people through the Summit's platform, talk about the branding a little bit, talk about like the challenges that we saw through the marketing of an event like this, running an event like this from a DevOps perspective, from a front-end perspective, all of those different things in there. And then the summit didn't like it, so it kept on crashing continuously, which did not happen for 5 days fully. So something weird was going on, and we thought, Jerome, before you joined the call, that perhaps this because you weren't on it and it was working here, that maybe you were the jinx. But apparently it's not the case, and we're still rocking it on the broadcast there. So we didn't get a chance to do that. But I'd like to give you the stage for a second here, Dave. This has been the third event that you've been doing as the Web Industry Summit with us. As the designer, leading everything that you see around you is Dave's pixels, I guess. Yeah, rectangles.
Yeah.
It's your rectangle.
I don't know, something.
You're good, Dave.
No,
I gotta say,
it's the second one that I've done.
Second one, yes.
Yeah. So it's the first one I was working here like 4 months or something, and then thrown into it. So this is I have a handle on it now, and it's a bit easier.
Yeah.
We just really quickly, a quick aside. Our pal Robert Windish has to leave.
Okay, Robert.
Bye,
great
sir.
to see
Thanks. I hope to see you on the road someplace sometime soon.
Hopefully.
Later.
See you. Thank you.
Cheers,
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen. Go ahead. Enjoy that guy. Okay, sorry, Dave. Yeah, go back to telling us how awesome you are. It's good. I like it. Because you are.
I don't like it at all.
Do you know what I didn't? You know what I didn't know is that I love how you talk. So just keep talk.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you could. Yeah.
Keep talking like that, I'll fall in love, Stephanie.
Someone says to talk, you can just never. There's no words, right? Where do you?
The man
Where do you
got
live, Dave?
engaged. Goodness sake!
I did. Yeah.
I'm not.
Are you engaged? Really?
Yeah.
Andrew, stop being
you were
rude.
away. Yeah.
Congratulations! I didn't know that. Recently.
Yeah, like a month ago.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What?
Congratulations.
When's the wedding?
Thank you very much. Next year.
And we're all invited. All like
so where do you live,
multi-thousand
Dave?
of us
Every
viewers.
single person viewing this stream right now invited. Come on over. It's in Scotland, so come.
It's in Scotland. Okay, what city do you live in though? I went to Scotland a year and a half ago.
I live in Edinburgh.
Oh, I went there. It's awesome. I loved it so much. I love Scotland.
It is. It's very nice.
Andrew,
So
why did
nice
you
I
make that
never
face?
left.
You don't like Scotland?
I love Scotland. I'm Scottish.
I went there
Can't you
with Suzanne, who is in a WordPress chick. She does photography and photography websites. Anyway, I went and hung out with her, and because she does like a lot of wedding shoots and local stuff, she knows how to sneak on to the what's it called, Andrew? The golf course.
Oh, I'm not even
golf
going to talk about that.
St. Andrews or
Yeah. And you know, there's that bridge that apparently, if you're a golfer, it's a really big deal. Like, there's a famous bridge. She took me there, and I took a photo on it. That bridge is like smaller than my chair.
I remember
the
that
tiniest.
picture.
It's the tiniest bridge ever. I'm like, why is this such a big deal? Anyway, so I was in Edinburgh, and I have photographic evidence, but I loved it. The people were nice. The architecture's cool. Everything was cool about it. I even had decent weather.
Just a little aside. She visited Scotland while I was dying in Portugal. It's no problem. It's like going to my favourite golf course.
To be fair, I did help you get to Portugal.
Yeah, that's
I help you like get to your hotel and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Vito just left.
Okay.
He
No,
didn't do
I'm
anything.
right here. I'm right. Oh,
No, I mean in Portugal.
back in
He was-
Portugal.
Dave,
Yeah.
Dave, you were going to tell us about what was going on. What you're doing, what you did, how you did it, why you did it.
we covered all that. It got glitched out, so now we can just like relax and have a drink and have some fun.
Yeah, and just
Oh, okay.
enjoy it. So this is actually a great segue to the final part of today's
No.
event.
It's not the
No?
final part.
Not yet. Yes, please.
I have something I want to say. Isn't it? By a show of hands, who's surprised by that? Guys, I'd like to raise one up to the man, Vito right here. What a dude, right? Like this guy makes something out of nothing. You're incredible, V. You really impressed me. And that is not because I've had 2 champagnes without any food. I love you, man. No. No, I really appreciate you. You do awesome work. And, these things are big and they're stressful. And I know that you are a demanding boss. Like you demand quality and speed and things like that. Jerome just literally busted out. He could not keep it in when he laughed. I know it. I know he is. But look what you make of it, Like you've made this really cool thing and that literally thousands of people are benefiting from. And so anyway, I just like to say whatever, high five, shalom. I'm really proud of you. And I think, let's do it. Come on.
Yeah. Ready?
Somebody get a screenshot.
Yeah, we got it. Like in Washington, I tried to pick the head of the monument. Yeah, but it
never
didn't work. Yeah.
Never worked. I'll share
we have a
those
picture
photos
of me way off. Stephanie's taking a picture of me way off.
So far off.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Anyway, can we just all have a minute?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
The dude, the man, the one and only Vito Peleg. You really, this. We could say Jerome needed to do the tech, Dave did the design, I get up here and run my mouth, Andrew sits in his cave. We all have our roles, the speakers, everybody, but none of it would exist if you didn't have this vision and just push and drive until it actually happened. So I appreciate you, Vito.
I used to be a redhead before I met Vito. Yeah, I know.
And then you just went fully gray.
I used to have hair before.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh my God! I have both things. I better be careful.
Yeah, watch out! A couple more years running the summit, Steph, and you're gonna be. Andrew is 27.
Yeah.
What did you say? You glitched. What did you say?
I think Andrew is 27, right?
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Thank
you very much. I appreciate this. It's always a pleasure to run this every time that we do this. I wish we could have done it last year as well. The plan actually was to do it physical, in the real world, and maybe that will happen next year. Let's see. But it was awesome to bring it back after 1 year of a gap and to do the 5th round. Hopefully, we're going to be here in 5 years as well. And doing the 10th one, which is going to be maybe on a massive stage somewhere. Let's see how it goes. And you're 27. You have plenty of time.
Yeah,
I was so excited to do it in person.
Daisies, mate. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Do you want to know who the winner is? Do we want to know?
Hold on. No, I got something else. I got something else. Hold on. It's worth it.
Yeah.
3 glasses of Carver. We're in trouble.
Except for that my camera app just failed.
Typical.
No, it's a share. It's not me.
Okay.
Hold on. Where did it go?
Oh dear.
What, Andrew? What's the matter?
This is like a magic trick. It's a magic trick, isn't it?
Oh, nice.
There it is. Well done.
Zachary got a screenshot.
Yeah.
Almost looks like a meme format.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a YouTube thumbnail. That should be the thumbnail for the it's great. Thank you, Steph.
That's all. That's all. Okay, now
you have no camera. No, it's like
I know.
Black
it crashed. It's coming back. So how many Benjis are you about to give away, Vito?
So 2.5 freaking grand is what's gonna happen right here on in just a handful of seconds, and the rules are pretty clear. Throughout the entire event, this is the first time that we're doing this. We allocated $5,000. Thank you to all the sponsors. This is a great opportunity to thank all of the incredible sponsors that have joined this year. And if you, after this, you go around, spin some wheels, let them know that you are here. Again, thank you 100%. And on the back of that, we basically took $5,000 of sponsorship money and allocated this to give it back to the folks that are joining this week. The idea was we're gonna try and basically invest in people so that they allow themselves to invest in themselves throughout the day. So that's why we kind of did it on a daily basis. Great idea from Chris that came up with this from the marketing team, and and so every day throughout this week we gave away $500. We have Chelsea and Lucas here joining us as two of the happy winners that are in there. If you want to check out the work, go to the raffle page, the Win $5,000 page in there, and you'll see their website. You can even give them some feedback on their website.
Tell them how they can fix it. Tell them what to do better.
Yeah. And
I would love to know how you guys felt about that. No pressure. I mean, wait. Do they have the money yet or no? Can they speak freely?
Let's see how it goes.
How did you feel about getting feedback on your websites in public in front of thousands of people?
It's all good. Yeah. I mean, we're in a community of really great people, so I mean, I feel,
there you go.
That be positive feedback, and
sure.
So thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Lucas is
I'm always open to critique, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
I was biting my nails when my website was loading because I was like, "Oh my god, what's happening?"
I bet. But, that's really stressful. Lucas is like, "Essay, what are you about to do?"
No,
before we do the $2,500, I just want to read one of the comments from Ivana from Indie
Ivana
Stack.
was like, "Can we bring Ivana in?"
She's lived in this summit, and she's gone. I used to have a life before Web Agency Summit 5. It's like, and this is when I was in the network, because I did the networking lounges rather than co-hosting. I was replaced by the awesome Jacoby. One of my best friends in the world, and you've done a great job, Robert. I mean, I'm so proud of you. It's crazy. Working next to Stephanie Hudson is not the easiest thing in the world, let me tell you. I've done it a couple of times. It's a nightmare. So, well done, Jacoby. Good shout out for you, my man.
What a great radio voice and radio presence and a virtual presence, Stephanie. Thank you so much for letting me tag along. Really.
Brilliant. Yes, you've done a great job, both of you. But the thing is, I was in the networking lounge, and the feedback that I'm getting was there was one guy, I think he's quoted. He came in especially to the Atarim booth to see if somebody was there, and literally said, "You've changed my life."
Wow, that's awesome.
Summit has been amazing. I've learned so much. Yeah, Robert, not you, Steph. Everything that we've done on this, the amount of speakers, the amount of content, and everything that they can save. And he said, "I'm going to spend the weekend just watching the replays because I'm sure I've missed something." Right? So it's great. So well done, team. Well done.
That's awesome.
Everyone has an opportunity to do. I mean, these recaps are available to everyone for the next couple of days.
Yeah.
If they register. How do they register?
Yes.
If you want to register, you got to go to summit.atarim.io. Summit.atarim.io.
Yeah.
Yes.
We should have let Andrew do it. It's the best routine.
Andrew, can you please give us one? It's like the OG of this this catchphrase throughout the summit.
Okay, all you have to do is go to summit.atarim.io, and that's summit.atarim.io.
Well done.
The teas were a little hot. But I liked it.
We're pushing the minutes here. We're already at the 11:04 here in the UK. So I'm just going to announce the winner because there's a bunch of people waiting here.
You're going to drop some big ones.
They are the winners. So I'm going to click the button. Yeah.
2,500 clams. Let me get my gifs ready.
Before I push that, I just want to thank you, Dave, for making it pop. I gave you the design, and yeah. What do you think? Do you think it popped now?
Oh, it's gonna make people have a seizure.
I love it. Thank God there's no accessibility people here today. It'll be a disaster.
Yeah. So with this, the winner.
Let's drop some Benjamins on some people here, Vito.
the winner of $2,500 from the Web Agency Summit Agency Fund is Cindy Kershaw.
Wow. Wow,
Cindy
that is phenomenal. I coach Cindy. I coach her.
Oh, really?
She absolutely needs that to promote her business. That is astounding. If she's not in the room, I'm claiming on her behalf. She is an amazing individual. I'm so pleased. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Cindy, are you in the room? Let's see.
Cindy,
Text her,
please be in the room. Huh?
Text her. WhatsApp her.
I will. I'll ring her now. She's amazing, from Zimbabwe. She's emigrated over to the UK.
Because I'll tell you what, I have a backup. So if it's not gonna happen, I'm gonna click the next button here, and So let's see if Cindy's gonna figure her way back into the chat here. It's just arrived at the chat with the latency.
Hey Vito, who was it? Was it one of you guys, Lucas or Chelsea, that had that you won, and then somebody you weren't there in time, and somebody else was there, but then it went back to you?
Oh no,
Chelsea, I think.
Yeah, I was there, and I was like, "I'm here," and it just I was like literally shaking.
Where's that? Wait, Ellison. Where's Ellison?
Get in the chat. Get in the chat. She's trying.
Yeah, and then I had to go on Slack and say Chelsea's here, guys. Chelsea's here. Chelsea's here.
Let's see. Stephanie, you had a timer, yeah. So we have another person here. We have to be fair. The rules were clear. Cindy needed to be in the chat, and
she can't log in. She can't log in.
Refresh.
She's on the phone. She's on the phone.
We believe you, Andrew.
He's on the phone.
Oh, she said hi, I think.
I think we're gonna it would be amazing if Cindy was here.
No, she's in the chat. She's in the chat. She said hi, or Hidge.
Yes.
I don't know whether that's come through.
Yeah, she's there.
Yes,
Hidge.
Yep, she's in.
Okay.
He really deserves this. He really
You're
deserves
safe.
This will help.
Hidge.
There it is.
Amazing.
Well done. Congratulations.
Try not to have an aneurysm.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Dave, that's the best design you've ever done, I'll be honest.
Ivana's in the
I've outdone myself.
wings.
And look who's joining us, Ivana.
Hi.
Hey, Ivana.
You are.
Hello.
You're the star attendee. You are.
Well,
you were the best, Ivana. Thank you for being here and for being so awesome and participatory. Is that a word?
Yeah,
we're glad you were here.
A word. Everything you say, it's a word.
Yeah,
and I'm happy to be here.
I knew I liked you.
I wanted personally to congratulate you all for making this incredible event happen, and to all the recipients of the sponsorship money and rewards. You really did an amazing job, really, for making that happen as well. And kudos to marketing team for getting the idea. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ivana, how
Thank you.
good are you? Come on, that was amazing.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
There was no question. I just said you're amazing. I'm super glad you're here.
Oh, thank you. Stage bump. So thank you.
That's awesome.
We'll do it down to the corner. Oh, my name is blocking me. I can't do it. Yeah.
I think Cindy was in the networking lounge.
Cindy's in the networking lounge. Let's Andrew, let's Cindy in here as well. Let's do.
I've told her to come back in, and I'll send her
well,
the link.
you know what? Oh yeah, she should come in here for the public. But it's 6:09.
Send me the link. DM me the link, Vito.
I'm gonna send it.
I was gonna say though, maybe we should take this party to the networking lounge.
Yeah, I think we can do that. I think that's the best idea, actually.
Great idea.
And we're gonna do exactly this. So thank you, everyone that have joined us over the past 5 days. Since Monday, we've been here sitting on this chair. Stephanie has a broken foot, so she's been lifting it when she could.
You would think with a broken foot, it would be easy to sit all week. It's surprisingly not.
The opposite. It's exactly the opposite. Yeah, exactly that. So again, thank you everyone that has joined. This has been an incredible week. The 5th round is now over. The Summit platform is going to stay here for the rest of the weekend. So make sure that you catch all the replays. There's a bunch of amazing stuff going on in there. Go check out the sponsors. Again, thank you to all the sponsors, all the speakers, all of the team members, my fellow hosts here, and everyone that has made this happen. It was incredible. So thank you all very much.
Wait. I'm sorry. I would send you a message, but you don't read them.
Yeah.
You didn't look at her site.
Oh, it's she's also in the winner's row just now, so you can get to it from there if you want to. On the raffle
get
page.
the winner. Yeah. Let's give a plug there. I'm gonna add the stage and go to this. Everyone on the session here thought, okay, that's it, we're out. And
no,
amazing.
Everyone here was like, wait, he's doing it wrong.
Yeah. Where's the plug? So for sure, congratulations, Cindy. This is amazing. 2.5 freaking grand. I can't believe we did that. That's insane.
I honestly, I literally cannot believe you did it. So good. I love it.
This is Cindy's website. Looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Discover how I can help you build wellness website you love. A wellness website you love. Oh, that's awesome. Down.
I'm telling you, she's one of the loveliest people you could ever meet. I am so pleased she's won. It's crazy good that she's won. I'm
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Oh, and she's from here, from London. Yeah, that's awesome.
She lives in London.
Yeah.
Where did I see this website before? Cindy, have we met?
She's a coaching client of mine. I'm really pleased. I can't tell you how pleased I am. She
I remember
really deserves
seeing
it.
this. I must have. Maybe I talked to her. Cindy, do not be mad at me if we have met. My brain is absolutely fried.
That's
but
awesome.
I know I've seen this. I think I've talked to her before. Anyway, congrats.
100%.
2,500 clams. Come on.
That's insane.
You and those clams, Stephanie. I'm getting disturbed.
25 big ones.
Smackaroos.
That's a lot of smackaroos.
Amazing.
Wait, are me and Jacoby finishing each other's
sentences? That's what happens after 80 hours of hosting together.
Oh, stop whinging. It's easy.
Andrew wouldn't have done that. Andrew and I can finish each other's
sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
You guys are both terrible at this. You're both terrible at this. Vito knows how to play the game.
I didn't.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Move over to the lounge. Let's go hang out to the lounge. I think that's a much more.
Let's do it. Let's chill.
Everyone can join us in there.
The rest of the evening does not need to be publicized.
Yes, that's exactly
I
that.
agree.
Ivana.
It's too
Thanks,
much
guys.
fun.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. On the Send Web Summit 5
Bye.
for the win.